Good morning, students. Welcome to our Language Arts Grammar class. Today, our lesson will be on past, present, and future tense of regular verbs. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the past, present, and future tense of regular verbs and use them in sentences. To begin our lesson, we will first differentiate between regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs form their past tense by adding d or ed to the main verb, while irregular verbs form past tense in different ways. For example, let us look at this list of regular verbs. Walk, look, smile, brush. These words form their past tense by adding ed or d to the main verb. Then let's look at the list of irregular verbs. Write, sleep, swim, read. These verbs form past tense in several different ways. For write, the past tense is wrote. For sleep, the past tense is slept. For swim, the past tense is swum. For read, the past tense is read, even though they have the same spelling. Present tense verbs. Present tense verbs tell actions that take place in the present. That action is happening today. For example, Mom prepares a sandwich for my little sister. The word prepares is in the present tense. Ahmed talks a lot on the telephone. Talks is also written in the present tense. Sarah and Sue plant seeds in the garden. The word plant is also written in the present tense. Please note that the verbs prepares and talks end with an S because they are both singular verbs, while the verb plant does not end with an S because it is a plural verb. It is used when talking about two persons, Sarah and Sue. Past tense verbs. Past tense verbs tell actions that happened or took place in the past. For example, Mom prepared a sandwich for my little sister. Ahmed talked a lot on the telephone. Sarah and Sue planted seeds in the garden. Note that d or ed is added to each verb to form the past tense. Future tense verbs. Future tense verbs state that the action has not happened yet, but will take place in the future. To form the future tense of regular verbs, we use will before the main verb. For example, Mom will prepare a sandwich for my little sister. Ahmed will talk a lot on the telephone. Sarah and Sue will plant seeds in the garden. These actions have not yet happened. They will happen in the future. Now, what have you learned? Remember, present tense verbs tell what is happening now. Past tense verbs tell what happened in the past. And future tense verbs tell what will happen in the future. Now, look at the following and complete the activity by filling in the missing verb tense. Then write one sentence using any of the verb tense you prefer. Make sure to identify the tense that you selected. Now that you can identify the past, present, and future of regular verbs, head right on and have fun completing your activity worksheet. Continue to practice your verb tenses. Join us later at 1 p.m. for our Zoom lesson. Come prepared with any questions that you may have or any ideas you want to share with your peers. See you then.